Hi guys, we hope this finds you well wherever you are following from. This is Joint Hands Green Life Trees coming to you once again. This time round from Mama Felistus place. I know you've really been waiting to get updates from the project that we were undertaking here. But to start with, I'm called John Bosco. And
I am Pamela from Giant Hands Green Life Trees.
yeah, and we are here to update you on what we were undertaking at Mama Felistus place. You remember in Hayad, we've been undertaking a couple of projects, starting with the bamboo hedge that you see over there. It has stood here since we got into YouTube. This is where we shot our first video. And so every time we get here, it reminds us of the journey, of the milestone that we've made since we got into YouTubing, and also and also reminds us also on the first time we got engaged with the YouTube family on the many things that we've been in effort to undertake. Yes?
Yes, so we have a history with Mama Felistas, our YouTube channel, and Mama Felistas, the whole project. This is where we started from.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that said, what we were undertaking here was about the kiosk in which she was to do her business, and we went around thinking on the shape, the structure, and how it was to come up, and ultimately we came up with an idea. The idea that we came up with out of reactions when we first initiated it, there were other ideas that came up, including the idea to expand the shop, and which we embraced. And one subscriber went ahead to even send some funds
Yes.
for the purpose of expanding the shop. And by the time all this came about, we had already kicked off. So the process of trying to reshape the whole structure so that we increase its capacity in size faced many challenges, but nevertheless, we've been making some good progress. And so to start with, I'll just be showing you right away what
And
okay.
we were surprised this morning that we left the structure as it was, but when we came, we found Mama Felistas had already put the commodities there. So
Yeah.
everything is just at the shop, though
Yeah.
it's not yet complete.
Yeah, the shop is not yet complete, but because Mama Felistus is a person who is right after making steps, she made a step and decided to start using it in the state in which it is. Yeah. And so I think every time we'll want to be undertaking any form of construction, she'll be putting her merchandise aside, allows us to work, and after we've worked, she comes over.
Yeah.
That also indicates that we should see that we complete it the soonest time possible. Now, standing here, I'm right in front of the shop. And this here is usually what you see here is the door or the window, at the front of the counter. And what you see here is the counter itself, still coming up. And Pam is standing at the tentative.
I'm inside the shop. And this is what Mama Felistas did. Everything is at the counter.
Yeah.
And we have an intention of putting up shelves where she'll be putting these commodities. Though I'm seeing some things are also down on the ground, but they'll be put on the shelves.
Most probably after we will have plastered.
Yes, after plastering.
We will plaster and then we'll have the shelves.
Yes.
Yeah, and
she
also
has her chair also right here.
there's
Though
a
it's
chair.
a little bit low.
Yeah.
But I think she needs to get another one which is a little
She'll
bit
get something raised.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and a customer has just come.
Sukari. Oh.
A customer has come who wants sugar, and so Pam will serve because Mama Felistus is engaged elsewhere. So at least we've done some sales
for her.
Congratulations for
And
that.
whenever she sees me here, she always leaves me to do some sales. And when she gets away, for maybe to fetch some firewood, then she comes back and
she requests, Pam, you are in charge of the shop, please. Can you step in for me as I attend to some other things? But we are glad that the shop is making some good progress. The mandazi was so full in this bucket. We can see a few left. There is also this other container here, and this one doesn't have a cover on top.
I think this is the cover. Maybe
okay. So that is again for mandazi, and some sugar here, wrapped in some package here, and some matchboxes, and fruits, avocados, and some steel wool, and some pieces of soap. We can see that she's making good progress. Now, back to our shop. Pam, can you hold this a bit, because I want to explain how we open and close it. So you can get the bar removed. So this is how it closes. That is how it closes. And so when it closes, it gets locked, and that is the shape it takes. So let me move a bit away from it so that you are able to see. That is what it is. I've not closed it fully because of the merchandise that we have there. And when she has to start the business, she opens this and it gets supported. So Pam will support it there.
this way?
That way. Then there is a lockdown there. So
I'm not able to see. You can check if
no, it is well placed. But we will see the best way of going about this. The whole construction is not yet done, and so we went ahead to. We did bricks, and as we told you, we will be plastering. Then this wooden counter here will also be worked on. What we'll do here, we'll paint it and ensure it is as clean as possible and as decent as possible. And we also have this other section. The construction is not yet complete. Now, this got to the inner side, this other window here. It got to the inner side. You can hold this other stick as well. So we have got this other side. It had a smaller window just to enhance ventilation and lighting inside there. And so this here, it is more to the inside because you can support it back. I don't know how it was. We will check. I hope we won't interfere with the stuff inside there. You know, all this is tentatively placed this way because we have not yet completed the work. This wall here was expanded. We remember this structure was 4 feet by 5 feet, but we had to increase it with almost a foot to each side, almost a foot and a half to each side, and that made it a little technical to get the whole shape of the structure balancing from all the ends. But nevertheless, we've managed. We are making some headways, and so this wall here will have to be constructed, and it will come and touch the roof. And this window will have to be moved a bit. First of all, it will be raised up, and then it will move to the outside, because right now it is occupying much more space to the inside, because that is how it was planned from the time when we started the construction. But now that we have changed almost the entire structure, this will have to be removed and moved to the outside. And so this wall will come up to the top there, and this other section, let me get removing this stuff here. So this here is again a point that we reached. Now this wall should again be brought to the top, and this window will have to come to the outside a bit. So when it comes to the top here, it we'll simply have it reinforced, and we'll have the whole structure looking like complete. So we were hesitant to bring this in front of the camera because we would have loved to bring work that is completed and looking nice. But because we ran out of resources, we ran out of funds to see that we bring it to completion. As you may recall, we had what we intended to have before. After we changed the whole shape and decided to increase the size of the structure, it meant that it would consume much more resources than we had budgeted before. So this is the point to which we got, and we got stuck here. And so going forward, we just need a little more resources to finish this. And we've worked out another budget where we need to plaster it, we need to plaster this, we need to paint it, we need to have shelves inside, and ultimately we need a stool, some sitting, some stool for the sales where she can sit. And we've worked out this to around, is it 10, 12,000?
Around 11,800.
11,000.
That is Kenya shillings.
11,800 Kenya shillings, about 100 and
About $100.
about $100.
Yes.
Yeah, about $100.
$100.
Yeah, we worked out that and felt that that would be adequate to finish up the whole work. We got stuck to this point, and you can see it is strong. I'm convinced about its strength, and I'm also convinced about when we finally do the finishing, it will look beautiful, and Mama Felistus will be in a position to lock her stuff here, and she won't have to be moving the stuff in and out. The windows are lockable. There is a lock here, and to this other side also there are two locks, so it is quite lockable. And the walls are strong, at least some good security. We hope that there are very minimal chances that someone will easily break in and destroy her stuff. And also weather conditions, we don't think that after we finish it, I think wind and such stuff won't affect her. The floor is still earth.
Yeah, we've not done anything.
We've not done anything on the floor. It is just the same way as you can see down here, but we intend to plaster the floor as well. It is not so big, so I think to that point.
You've not shown the door? This door.
Oh, I've not shown you this other door. Yeah, so there is this door here. So as Pam gets in, she can close that door and lock it as she settles in there, and the door can again open. Yeah, so that also gives some convenience. Inside is still not yet complete, not yet done much, so we may not be in a position to show anything worthwhile. And that is the far we've been able to come with this project, Mama Felistus Shop. But we are glad that it is already beginning to serve its purpose. She's able to place her merchandise there, and she's able to make sales, and she is secured from the scorching sun, she's secured from the wind and the rains and such other weather conditions. So we are so glad that you, our subscriber, has enabled us to come this far, and we are hoping that we'll still go far with you. We are so glad, we are so happy, we appreciate you so much. Yeah, Pam?
Yes, we are so happy towards creating more and more transformation to the members of our communities, and this is another step that Mama Felistus is going to make in this compound. It will help her a lot in making sales and in her business.
Yeah.
Yes, not much for now. Maybe if you have anything to add.
Nothing. I'm just glad that Mama Felistus,
Yeah,
her
she
business
was here.
has
She
stood.
was here, but she left because she told me that she was going to get some firewood maybe from down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, she'll be back in a moment.
Yes.
But we are happy.
But we have
for...
people like Manu here.
Yeah,
and
Manu is
Felista
patrolling
also
around.
here.
Marhaba,
Marhaba.
hujambo. Yeah, so that is it. I think that is all that we had for you. As for the business, I and Pam have also been offering some mentorship so that she understands how best to run the business, uh, how to manage losses here. I mean, how to manage not losses but credits and debits, and also how to work out profits and how to determine whether she's making profits or losses on each and every commodity, understanding customer needs, customer handling, and such factors. At least to our level, we are trying to ensure that she understands such factors.
Though she has a lot of problem in keeping records because of writing.
Yeah, that again is
So
one challenge.
we are trying to make her do some scribbles that she can understand better.
Yeah, in her own understanding, at least she can record things in her own way, a way that she understands, because she may not be as perfect as sometimes the way you do a formal any formal business outside there.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is all from us, Joint Hands Green Life Trees. We are so happy to have caught up with you here. Please take it into consideration also that our backbone is trees, and so that is why we are called Joint Hands Green Life Trees. And so our business mostly revolves around trees. And so if you would want trees, you want to promote trees, you want to plant trees, you want to support someone with trees, we are readily here. And we have massive we have lots of species of tree seedlings, and we have them in large numbers. Please help us also to find market for our products. We are so glad for that. We do not have much. Till we catch up in our next video, I'm called John Bosco.
And I am Pamela. And we say bye.
Bye
And
bye.
thank you.